Oh, happy day, happy day, happy day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Friday, and it is time for Our Reviews Will Kill You, the amazingly awesome podcast that brings the chill and revives the ill will in the nilville.
You're rapping, so.
Oh, my rapping is terrible.
You're no hangover gang.
I have no
You're
hog.
just a snowflake.
Anyway, I'm the man you may know as Z, and I am joined by... We tried to cancel him.
I'm back, bitch!
He's back in the saddle.
Like Britney.
The what?
Like Britney.
Like Britney, you're
Except
back.
I can actually make my own choices and choose clothing.
You're allowed to end food.
I am allowed to...
You're allowed to make life choices.
Different outfits other than like the same 5 tops she wears and posts. That's just a cry for help.
It does seem like just a cry for help. Absolutely. Looks like we have some people out there in the chat. We've got Ron Cole, the Stone Cold Killer. Big Man's out there. Where maybe we'll see a visit from Doc. And looks like we're going to go... What are we going to go through today there,
Oh my god, we have so many things.
So much to
Quiet
do.
Place 2 hits a big milestone while In the Heights fails to sing its way to the top. I don't even know if it's a singing movie. I'm going to give an E3 update. Spoiler alert, it's going to be short because it sucks. Resident Evil has some DLC for a very big lady. And Netflix casting for the Resident Evil series got a little interesting.
Did it though?
Blacklist star is leaving. That's I watched that show.
You love that show.
Yeah, I don't know this. I'm concerned. Batman and Catwoman are censored for some bestiality comments. I think. I'm not sure. An Indy 5 director, that's Indiana Jones, by the way, he goes a little crazy because nobody likes Harrison Ford anymore. Victoria's Secret angels get a little athletic and a little underaged.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But they're still... I'll save that comment for later. ScarJo might be too sexy about 10 to 15 years ago before she got fat. Orc Tales.
Rude.
Oh my god, we have a man getting swallowed by a whale.
We love things that get swallowed.
So that means there's whale juice involved. That's hot. Ultimate Slip and Slide gets sidelined by literal shit. And then banned by a burrito. Well, that's racist, isn't it? For the Olympics, wait, an Olympic got banned for a burrito banned the Olympics. Either way, there's burritos at Olympics. I'm not sure.
Both.
Then we're going to review Lucifer, Season 5 on Netflix. Loki, Episode 2, semi-spoiler? No, not spoiler.
We'll see.
I don't know. We're going to tease
Depends
it.
on how I feel.
And then Demon Hunter is an anime that I haven't watched, so Z's going to talk about it.
Ah, yes. It looks like the chat wants to know where you were.
Elizabeth Moss did get very pregnant, by the way.
Very pregnant, but was it your baby?
Immediately got a super soaker and shot Plan B into her vagina. So was not keeping that. No way, that kid... Even though I'm delicious and good looking, there is too much ugly going on in that face to save anything.
Too much ugly. Oh my god.
I was imagining it would come out with spider legs.
Oh, good lord.
Maybe like a double vagina. I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
Probably trans. Would definitely come out trans.
Oh,
with Elizabeth Moss.
Isn't that good though?
Is it?
Is it? It's great.
I'd rather nickname. Maybe my kid would have came out an Oreo. I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh.
Like a cookie, not the black
look,
and white
there's
thing.
Tony Movie Chappie.
Oh my god, Tony Movie. You're back.
You're
I
back.
love you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. We do also. What am I supposed to talk about here?
Whatever happened to Scott? Well, he in relation to a story we're going to talk. He got sidelined by diarrhea, which turned into a deep depression. Then that turned into burritos. See how all of our stories are actually about Scott. So then he kept eating burritos. He got even fatter than he already was. Oh my god! And boy, was he fat. So then
Rude.
he tried to steal my girlfriend Elizabeth Moss. Elizabeth Moss was like, "No thanks, bro." Then,
what about Demi Lovato?
Then he flew to Japan to join the Olympics, and instead drove a Mario Kart on the streets of Tokyo. Did not have a driver's license. Got pulled over by the Tokyo police. Tried to jerk off the policeman. Got thrown into jail. Now he is serving a 1.5 life sentence for sexual assault of a police officer.
In Thailand?
In Japan.
Oh, in Japan. Okay.
So we're hoping to post bail sometime soon.
So subscribe and like so that we can afford to post bail for Scott.
Yeah.
Easy enough. Easy
also,
peasy.
big man, Elizabeth Moss is not better than me. How dare you? That's rude.
I do want to talk about before we go into housekeeping. I want to talk about what's coming next week. This is a week of weakness for reviews, but next week I just want to tease. We're gonna have. I can't guarantee I'll get to all of it, but we're gonna do it over the next as soon as we can. But a lot of good stuff coming out on Netflix next week. 7 Deadly Sins, Godzilla Singular Point. Super excited for that one. And then Ice Road, which stars somebody.
Steven Seagal.
No, a man with a particular set of skills.
Jason Statham.
Neeson.
Oh, Liam Neeson.
Yes, he has a new movie coming out called Ice Road. I'm sure it's about him.
I thought he said he was retiring from acting.
What? Ice Road Truckers?
No, Liam Neeson.
When did he say that?
I don't know, like a movie ago? Like two movies ago?
But then he was wolf punching. And
he does the same movie over and over again.
This time he'll be also ice trucking. He loves that winter time freshness.
Well, that's true. I feel like there was a Winter Plane movie he did.
Yes.
All right, Tony, you lost me. Elizabeth Moss is not a very good-looking woman. And she's a Scientologist. No shit.
And interesting enough, she's... Oh, okay. So
that's why she tried to probe me. That makes sense.
She was trying to check your theta levels.
That makes sense. And then she got scared off by the level of hemorrhoids I had.
Oh, my God.
So no amount of Preparation H is saving that.
Oh, geez.
So, yeah. And that's my Elizabeth Moss update. I took her to the wedding, by the way. I was at a wedding.
What wedding? That's what he's now. He's finally comes out. He actually married Demi Lovato and Elizabeth Moss.
And my best man was Elizabeth Moss.
But you also married her.
And I threw the bouquet, and then Demi Lovato's vagina jumped up and caught it. I don't know.
You're just saying words.
I am.
So anyway, shall we move to housekeeping?
We should. Yes. We actually did videos.
Oh wait. I'm supposed to make us go to housekeeping. I can't just sit here with a drink the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to housekeeping. Why don't you explain what I did?
Well, what do you mean you did? I did these videos too. So apparently...
Did you? Because I forget. Which ones did you talk about?
We did 2 or 3. So anyway, we did 3 videos.
2 out of 3 ain't so bad.
3 videos last week. Punisher is getting the rights, or Marvel's getting the rights back to Punisher, so it might be coming into the DCU. Or DCU.
DCU, you mean Marvel Universe?
MCU and Disney Plus. So we talk about that. Scooby-Doo...
Is he going to be able to not murder the mouse?
Scooby-Doo gets snapped from Mindy Kaling while she writes a Velma Scooby. I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but she's doing something on HBO Max that
without
no
Scooby-Doo. She's doing Scooby-Doo without Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, it's real stupid. And Anthony Mackie, the best story of all, is based. Did you know what based meant? I didn't until this video.
Guess what? We actually predicted this before. The people are trying to cancel him right now.
Oh, are they really?
Story just started to break. Yeah, that we did not cover yet, but Anthony Mackie. People are coming after Anthony Mackie because he said they asked him if the Winter Soldier and Falcon were having a relationship. You know.
Oh, they were gay?
Yeah, and he's like, no, they're just men who are friends. And people got real mad. The snowflakes came raining down. I don't know. The fire of hell came raining down.
They got mad because men are friends.
Men cannot be friends
without having sexual relations.
Apparently, that is what I'm being told.
Hold on.
By producers telling me.
Wait a second. You know I'm a man.
But we're not friends. See how that works? So easy.
Should we kiss?
No, I will punch you in the face.
Thought we were going to kiss live on air. That would have been hot.
No, it would not.
A little bit.
No.
You're a little juiced up on sangria, so maybe it'll happen.
You're a foul beast.
Oh, my God. So those are three videos we have on our YouTube, so check them out and, like and subscribe. And like I said, we need money for Scott, so please do that.
Yeah, you're literally, a man's life is in your hands. Mm-hmm. So if you would like to help that man, I strongly advise that you like and subscribe and share.
I will make a special sushi roll just for you if you free Scott from prison.
So, I guess that takes us to the news.
It does.
The news for you.
God, we need a soundboard.
We do, but that would be your responsibility because you handle that.
No.
I already do plenty.
I'm poor.
Besides drinking. You are poor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm going to have my mother buy it. So anyway, the quiet.
Mommy, can you buy me a soundboard?
Hey, it's almost my birthday, so that works.
No, that is good. That would work.
So, A Quiet Place 2 steals the box office away from In the Heights, and it actually
beats the pants off of In the Heights.
I thought that everyone watched that on HBO Max first off.
No, they did not. The HBO Max numbers came back, and like 68,000 houses watched it.
Oof.
It's bad. It's real bad. Real bad.
That is a singing and dancing movie, correct?
It is. I think people assumed it would. Well, there's two schools of thought. One is, it was marketed as a woke movie and it's not woke, and then the other school of thought is it's not woke enough. So
I just thought there was dancing, man. Like, why is there got to be woke in it?
Well, apparently, I was almost going to do a story on this, but I chose against it. But Lin-Manuel Miranda, who wrote most of the song and was the original star of the play.
Okay.
They're being criticized because there is not enough Afrocentric representation in this movie about the Heights. I don't understand it. I don't think I ever will. And then some old lady went on all the shows, like the late night shows, to defend Lin-Manuel Miranda. And then they read her Miranda rights because they came and canceled her.
Oh my God.
And then she came back and apologized. So for those of you who don't know, Lin-Manuel Miranda, this guy right here.
He did Hamilton.
That's what he's famous for. He did Hamilton.
Yeah.
And he also wrote some of the songs for Moana. He starred in the remake of Chim Chimney, Mary Poppins.
Oh shit! Yeah, he was the male nanny, right?
He was a Manny.
Oh,
I don't know that he was a Manny, but either way, they were hoping that this would be big, and it did not do well at all.
Yeah.
And then it got criticized for being crazy.
What did do well is Quiet Place 2 because it broke. This is
its third weekend.
It broke $100 million.
So,
which is really bad in pre-COVID times, but now it is.
It's the new.
It's doing real great. Snoo.
It's snooing it up.
Yeah.
It's new.
Well, let's get into part 3. So I mean, who cares at this point?
What do you mean? Isn't that good? Isn't it a trilogy? Didn't you see it? Didn't you like it?
I enjoyed it. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, $100 million is really not that much money comparatively before everything.
Yeah, but it made enough money for them to want to make another one.
It also didn't cost that much, which is, I think it was like, what, $40 million or something like that?
What does Tony Chappie say? Oh, okay. So Big Man says pirate it. Fair enough.
I wouldn't even pirate it.
I wouldn't take the time to pirate it. And then Tony Movie Chappie says, what did he say?
Just unbelievable. People always say they never have enough repetition in Hollywood in regards to In the Heights, or I don't know, what do we...
Always more singing and dancing. We can always have more singing and dancing.
I feel like there hasn't been a good musical in a little while. But
Oh, and this does connect to another story, which you connect the threads here at OrkU, right?
Probably should have.
So now they're petrified of the new Little Mermaid movie.
Oh,
because
I forgot that was a thing.
They're taking the Little Mermaid movie, and obviously they took a redhead and recast her and race swapped her, fine. But they're gonna redo some of the music and put it to hip hop.
Oh fuck!
And now they're scared.
Nope.
Because people say that it's the greatest musical of all, like the greatest animated musical of all time.
It's pretty good.
Is widely considered The Little Mermaid.
Under the Sea. That's not one of the top songs.
Yes, it is.
Under the Sea is the good one.
Is it though?
I think so.
What about the one where they sing about forks? In Kujama Bob's.
I only know the songs that were in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay. There were songs in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, duh.
Kingdom Hearts was awesome in the Little Mermaid section.
Was it though?
Yeah, you got the trident as the Keyblade. It was dope.
I don't remember any of that.
I enjoyed it.
And I played all those games.
Yeah. It was
anyway, they're scared. Hollywood's a little scared.
Well,
I can't blame them for that. I'd be a little scared too when your big time movie just dropped. Like they expected it to perform 20 million, and it did not do that. It did like 10 million.
Well, from disappointing box office numbers to disappointing video game conferences, let's talk about E3 2021.
Do we really have
Very
to?
Briefly, because nothing happened.
And it was also equitable.
Yeah, it was garbage. So it was like the Summer of Gaming tag. I don't know why they called it that.
Summer of Gaming?
They had a couple different conferences.
Well, here's like the whole list if you want to look.
Yeah.
Saturday was Ubi Forward.
Ubisoft did literally jack shit. Their most notable thing was like Mario and Rabbids. So nobody cares about that. There was Devolver Digital, who I don't even know who they are. Who cares? Coach Media, don't know, don't care. Xbox and Bethesda, that was a key one. That was the Sunday opening night. They announced a lot of games. Not a lot were important. Battlefield 2042 was cool. That's on all the systems. Nobody gives a shit. Halo Infinite, unless you really love Halo, meh.
But it's not even by the same makers of the original Halo, right? Aren't
not
they?
the original Halo, no. It's not by Bungie. It's by 343, the guys who started on ODST. They announced a new game called Redfall, but that just had a animated trailer, so you didn't really get a gameplay feel. Forza 5, if you're into racing, that game looks fucking gorgeous.
What is it?
Forza 5. Forza Horizon 5, rather.
I don't know.
Set in Mexico. Looks brilliant. So I might get that, even though I don't play racing games that much.
You just want to look at it.
Oh, absolutely. That was it. Square Enix didn't do jack shit. Thought there was going to be some Kingdom Hearts. Like,
I'm so glad we have the same article here where I have no idea what you're talking
yeah, no,
about.
I'm actually giving real stuff.
Okay.
Then Nintendo, the big thing.
I'll just sit here.
The big thing on Nintendo was Breath of the Wild 2. Where
I see something about
where
that
they
in
showed
my article.
literally a minute of gameplay.
Was it the hottest minute you've
That
ever seen?
gameplay looked exactly like Breath of the Wild 1.
So not that exciting.
Not that exciting.
Well, they don't even upgrade their system or their graphics, so who cares, right?
And then that's about it. Then there's no new Mario Kart. There's no Donkey Kong game. There's no Kirby game. E3 sucks. That's the gist. E3 sucks. They didn't announce the Nintendo Switch Pro. They didn't announce any cool.
So you're salty because they didn't
limited
announce your
consoles.
Switch.
Yeah, I have Ratchet and Clank at home. They could have just literally talked about a game that was already out and I'd have been fine, but Sony skipped it because they know E3 is dead. Anyway, that's my gaming update.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a little upset.
Wow.
Although we are actually going back into more gaming with Resident Evil.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The game that you beat, traded in, and will buy again.
Yes, that we streamed when we were getting sweaty in my basement.
You didn't stream it.
Streamed it
to your friend's personal
my
thing
friend's
instead
Twitch.
of through our. Yes, good job there.
Websies.
And you don't even. No one here, not even I, know who your friends are.
Nasty Mandy, and the other one's just called Mr.
That's
Fatty.
a name we haven't heard in like 20 years.
My other one's just called Mr. Fatty. Yeah, he's got voluptuous tits.
Wow.
So Resident Evil Village is getting some DLC, which it wasn't planned for. The fans were clamoring for it. Also, the story is short as fuck, so people are like,
This is like 8 hours, right?
Yeah, let's do more. Yeah, it's like 8 to 10, depending on how slow you go. So after like a fan campaign, I think they kind of bowed to the fans and were like, listen, we're going to make some DLC, and I think, and I'm hoping, they didn't really announce anything specifically, but it's going to be about the big lady. And hopefully it's just an extra 2 hours of her stepping.
Just you chasing, just her stepping on your
you
nards.
and stepping on you.
Just stepping on your nards.
I'd pay $20
the whole
for her
time.
to step on me, so that'd be pretty hot.
Just over and over, just step on me, baby.
See, now what would be annoying about this is I traded the game in for full credit, so then I have to rebuy the goddamn thing if there's DLC. So
And half credit.
I'm not really sure I want the DLC to come out just yet. So
You're losing out on this one.
I know. That's a little upsetting.
Very
you know what else is more upsetting with Resident Evil?
Are you talking about the Netflix?
What they're doing with fucking Netflix.
Netflix.
First off, what?
Well, it's not so much like, I guess the what part is, because if you think about the original cast of it, oh yeah, Big Man saying E3 was a snooze fest. What did Tony say about Quiet Place 2?
Oh yeah, Quiet Place, good, but not as good as the first one. I'm looking forward to the spin-off movie written and directed by Jeff Nichols. Yep, pretty much agree. Quiet Place 2 was not as good as the first. Was more actiony. I'm not happy that John Krasinski isn't directing the third one. So.
That's kind of weird. Why is he? What is he so busy doing?
I don't know.
He can't direct the third movie in his first trilogy ever.
I want to say it fucked with his marriage. That's just my guess.
Oh, why?
I don't know. Maybe he was too bossy to his wife and didn't give her the good D afterwards. I'm not sure.
Was she having sexy time with another guy on set?
Probably. That guy from Inception. The hell's his name? Cillian Murphy. Yeah.
Oh, who did not have a crush on Ariel?
Who did not have a crush on Ariel?
Everyone did.
Oh, yeah. No, she was hot. I liked their fins.
You liked her? Do you like her little clam
Like
shells?
when she was scaly, that was her hottest.
When she was a fish, you
I didn't like when she got
was
legs. It was a little too normal for me.
Keep them legs, baby.
Because like when she had the torso or whatever, what are those called?
Her cloaca.
Dorsal fins. I'm not sure. Like where do you stick it in? Like I'm not sure. Like how's that work? I was willing to find out.
You were intrigued.
I was, yeah. I let her serenade me with her scaly goodness. Anyway,
I think you were more into Ursula. She's more your type.
Oh God, you could smack
More
those
cushion
titties
for
back
the-
and forth,
more cushion
left and right.
For the pushing.
I would get suffocated within 2 seconds.
You'd love those tentacles, just
She has
penetrating every orifice.
A lot of rolls.
The tentacles.
Yeah, she needs to go in Atkins.
You love tentacles.
I do. What I don't love is Albert Wesker in this new Netflix. I love the actor.
Yeah, to be clear, and what's his name again? He's
don't.
from The Wire, who's not from The Wire.
Yeah.
He's also in the John Wick movies. I think he's awesome. All they had to do was make an original character for him. And even the plot sounds like kind of interesting. Like if it's but they made him Albert Wesker. You could at least look up who the character. You know what? It's probably in the article.
Yeah, probably. That's what I'm
Lance
saying.
Reddick.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally in the fucking title.
Sorry. So anyway, it's Lance Reddick and 5 girls. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
How are these 5 girls going to do anything when, like, is one of them Alice? Like, I don't understand.
Alice was a made-up character, first off. She's
was?
not in Resident Evil lore at all, other than the movies.
You sure?
Positive.
Really?
100%.
I don't know. I played all the games.
And
No, I didn't.
Do you remember seeing Alice?
I remember the first game, and then I remember the second game.
Great.
And then I don't think I remember the third game.
Awesome.
But I'm pretty sure I played the 4th game.
Okay.
And then there's the 5th game. I don't think I played that one.
You're just going in chronological
6th
order.
game, not so sure.
All right.
7th game, did not play that one.
Nope.
And
eighth
Village
one, just-
did not play
yeah.
that either. So, but I do know Claire Redfield. I know Chris Redfield. I know Albert Wesker, and I know Claire Danes.
Claire Danes is a British actress, I think.
She's not. She's an American actress.
Oh, is really?
Yeah.
Was she in Homeland?
Yes, she was.
Oh, shit.
Anyway. So what am I wrong about here?
That this show is going to suck balls.
I'm wrong about that?
No, you're right about that, but it's going to suck balls.
Yes.
Why make him...
Like, I don't understand. They talk about it, like Chris and Claire Redfield, Leon Kennedy, and Jill Valentine. What about Ada Wong? Is she not diverse enough for you?
Yeah, they could have had Ada Wong in here.
That's a little bit Asian, hey?
Why make it... First off, Wesker, if you know anything about Wesker, he's some jacked up dude on the T-Virus. And this, like, Lance Reddick's a good actor, but he's in his, 50s or 60s?
No, he's definitely an older gentleman.
Is he running around fucking people? Like, no. And I think in his role in this, they didn't give a huge description, but I think Albert Wesker is helping the STARS agents in Raccoon City, which is what these girls are going to be, I guess, a women
They're going to be
task
the women
force.
task force? Yes. I see so many of those in real life.
This is going to be another Netflix show that gets canceled after 1 season.
Oh, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Tony Movie Chappie has never seen any of the Resident Evil movies, which
That's sad.
I think I've only seen like 2 of them, and they weren't very good.
No, the first one was awesome.
No, it's not good. Michelle Rodriguez is in it.
Actually, they're all really awesome. They're awesome for different reasons towards the end. They're just really bad at the end, but they're campy as fuck.
Yeah. I see Wiser's out there. Good. What up, Wiser?
Yeah, the first 2 were actually like solid video game movies. Then after that, they're just like, we're just gonna make them shittier and shittier and hope people watch them, which people
Nemesis. I remember there's one with Nemesis.
did. Nemesis was Apocalypse, so that's Resident Evil 2.
Nematodes.
Yeah. All I remember is that Resident Evil Afterlife, the 4th one, was the moment I thought I was going to shit myself for the first time in my human adult life.
Which you still have not done.
I have not, thankfully.
Which means you have not lived a true life
but
as
I
an
have
American.
come pretty goddamn close, and that was the closest.
Why? Just because you were watching the movie?
I don't know what we ate before that movie, but just fear sweat the entire 120 minutes.
From the second it started.
Fear sweat.
It turned it on.
And then the drive home, I think I blacked out when I
Why
went over
did
a
you
bump.
not just go to the bathroom at the movie theater?
I was afraid what was going to happen if it wasn't my own bathroom. Like, I needed that safety. Like, I needed to
you
feel...
need to be near real close to the shower?
I needed to feel secure.
Oh, my God.
And, I made it and then fell to my knees after 15 minutes.
Did you pray to the Lord?
I did. What was awkward is that the way the house structure in my house is is there's
Did
really
you
not
fall into the pool?
No. But like here's the bathroom. Just visualize
no one can
this.
see this.
And then there's like a couch
this
like
is
2
an
feet away.
audio podcast.
There's a couch 2 feet away from my bathroom.
From your bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, strange.
And I'm just blowing chunks. All of my friends are just sitting there having a discussion. So they're hearing me fucking going full Pompeii.
Ripping through time and space.
And, I'm in there for 15 minutes, obviously, sweating profusely. I don't know how much rolls of toilet paper I used. Clogged the toilet. Had to wake my dad up at 12 o'clock to plunger it. And
you couldn't do that yourself?
I could not. I don't even know what a plunger is, first off, other than a sex device.
You only know to use a plunger sexually.
What else? And then I just flushed it several times to get the stench off. And then
Did you light a candle?
Fell down to the ground. I didn't have the time.
Oh, okay.
Fell down to the ground and just slept for like a half an hour.
On the floor next to the toilet?
Yeah, I woke up and
my friends were gone. And they just left you there?
They left me.
And this was not alcohol induced?
It was not. I was sober as a fox.
This is just normal life for you.
Sober as a fox.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that is not the right kind of life to live.
Well, it was an experience.
It's the wrong kind of life. Oh, my God.
But either way, this show's going to suck.
It's a shame these articles are out of order because we could have transitioned that to another story.
That's true.
But why don't we surprise you with some blacklisting?
Right. Blacklist news. I actually don't know what this is. There's a star leaving. I have the
main girl who's really not a good actress.
She sucks. Also, she's not I fucking hate her in this season. Like, she blows dogs for quarters.
I watched like 2 seasons of the show and I was like, this ain't going nowhere. I'm too busy. I'm too tired of you teasing me. I ain't gonna watch 300. There's like a list of 360 people, right?
It's 150.
They were determined to make it through that whole list.
I'm pretty sure they've gotten through 150 episodes already. Yeah.
They've gone. Yeah, well, multiple episodes had multiple people on the list. I mean,
I think they gave up on the blacklist.
Oh, it's not even called. It's like just not the blacklist.
They occasionally bring up a blacklist member. Yeah, it's weird. But I didn't know she... Okay, I'm okay with her leaving. She kind of sucks.
She can leave. Isn't she the whole premise of the entire show?
Yeah.
She's the entire basis for everything around in the show.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what they do with it.
Just the whole will they, won't they, and the fact if she's the... You don't have to spoil it. I actually don't care, but... Is she the daughter? Is she not the daughter? But this girl ain't going nowhere. I can't imagine she gets another show.
I would imagine not. Yeah, but
she was not good. She should be grateful that she got 8 seasons out of this.
I'll be curious how they retooled the show because even if she's not in it for a good portion, like season 8,
he'll have another missing daughter that they just magically pull out of it,
or a missing son,
or missing whatever.
Missing dog. That would be more interesting.
There you go. He'll just have a missing dog.
Someone just
look, she's a blonde
dog.
in this one. She is not an attractive blonde.
She
looks like another one of your girlfriends.
She's not attractive, in general.
No. Oh my gosh! Look at that short. Oh my god! What do they do to her? Oh my god! What is she now? Is that I can't tell? Is that
Christ?
Is that purple hair?
She
gone purple?
I don't know.
She gone full Karen?
Oh boy!
I think she's gone full Karen.
Well, let's go full away from her because she not fun to look at.
Would you go down on her?
I would go down on Batman.
Okay, well that's a transition. Yes.
A sexual transition because Batman. I'm
going to try to line this up for everybody.
Batman and Catwoman oral sex scene blocked from series. Heroes don't do that.
Okay, so this article, this is a good one, the article at least, because this is a story that's been evolving online as it goes. So it originally came from the fact that the Harley Quinn co-creator, Justin Halperin, claimed that they could not do the scene because they were going to have a scene of Batman going down on Catwoman. And I'm not, I don't like the Catwoman from Harley Quinn. I thought she was kind of obnoxious. She's really kind of a jerk to Harley.
A little bit,
in general. I just didn't like her. She was kind of rude.
Yeah, she's a bit of a bitch.
So, it was R-rated, but they could not get permission for it. So, it kind of evolved into its own thing because people started commenting on it, and they got who is this? The third Batman, or the second? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think. It was
third live action Batman.
Yeah, but
Val Kilmer.
Yeah, there you go. Val Kilmer weighed in on this at some point, and then somehow Zack Snyder weighed in on this. So let's see who's got some some things here.
Why would Batman whole bottom face be open if he didn't do oral? Ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right, that's one thing.
Thank you, TC, for making a Batman moment, making this Batman moment possible. So I was going down, or heroes don't do that. Slap.
Yes, Batman slaps Robin.
That's pretty
right
good.
in the face.
That is pretty good.
Okay.
Red Hood does what Batman can't. He has a whole different meaning now. Oh boy.
Whoa.
I still can't believe this is a thing.
Oh, Kevin Smith had a
dumb.
thing.
Of course he did.
He's terrible now because we found out that he's a liar.
I can't read that one. What's
it
that?
says there was also a little pushback when we did the Green Arrow Black Canary oral sex scene in my run with Phil Hester, and 20 years ago they did an oral scene. I can't. It's too small. I can't see it. I can't blow it up. I'm gonna assume.
Oliver Queen just knows how to make the ladies quiver.
Oh, did you just come up with that?
No, that's what he said. Yeah, that's the line.
Oh, jeez,
that's a pretty good line though.
So somehow. More and more people got involved in it, and I don't know exactly what Val Kilmer said, but Zack Snyder drew a drawing, and now he says it's canon.
Oh Jesus!
And if you see the picture,
oh my god,
it is Catwoman on her back on top of a building, and Batman is just
wow.
It's aggressive.
She's enjoying it though.
Oh wow! You know, Big Man is right. Batman did go. I don't know did he go down on Batgirl? That was terrible. That was so like weird and not put in inappropriately. And in the Killing Joke movie, there's a sex scene between Batman and Batgirl. Not real. It comes out of nowhere. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Tony Movie is like, as someone who loves the Harley Quinn show, I find this to be a bit ridiculous.
It is quite a bit ridiculous. I don't know why everyone decided to like jump in on this, and like now Zack Snyder. Since when did you get to be the authority of what's canon in a comic book?
That dude thinks he's Jesus now.
He needs to like die. Like I was a big Zack Snyder defender, but he needs to dial it back a little bit there, Chief. That zombie movie, Army of the Dead, was not so good.
Yeah, and also
dead pixels are not good to have in a professional movie.
And side note, for season 2 of Harley Quinn, that shit went downhill after like the first 5 episodes, so they need to fix that shit.
Oh, you didn't like it?
Season 1 was the best. Season 2 started strong and ended bad.
Did it?
Like, not terrible, but it wasn't as good as the first season.
Did you? Yeah, there's like the whole female getaway thing. That
it was a little weird. So, let's move on to someone who lost their shit, and that is Indiana Jones 5 director. It's someone notable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's James Mangold.
Oh, the Wolverine dude. He did other shit, I assume.
He's done a bunch of other movies.
But people are bashing Indiana Jones 5 because they shouldn't make this movie.
There's no reason for this movie to exist.
Harrison Ford, I wonder, there should be a scene where he's flying a plane.
Just
maybe
always.
That's how they got him back. Like, listen, Harrison, we're going to let you fly a plane. If you die, we got insurance, so... Okay,
so here's where it all started. Let's get rid of this crispy ad
here. Oh my God. Now I'm hungry.
Now I'm hungry. Okay, hold on. I'm going to get to the original tweet that sparked everything. And then I'll explain the story a little bit. So this guy here who's got, not a very huge following, just said, to anyone thinking that Indiana Jones 5 might be good, just let me point out, 1, Steven Spielberg is not directing. 2, Kathleen Kennedy is producing.
Oof.
Harrison Ford is 78 years old.
Oh, shit.
4, it's written by Jonathan Kasdan, who wrote Solo.
And I'm out.
And check, please.
I did not know 2 of those 4.
Okay, and Mangold responded, and he goes, 1, keep making the world a better place, crapping on things in the first week of production from your basement. So he called him a basement crawler. And then he goes, 2, never seen a script by John. Nothing against him, just reality. Butterworths and I started from a blank page. All right there, Chief. I'm pretty sure we can check this when the movie gets released. You got to admit people get paid for screenplays and stories and things. And then he says, 1 through 3 are hugely talented and all at my side. First of all, if Kathleen Kennedy is at your side, you're lucky you still have a job.
Yeah.
She's fired literally every director that's ever worked on anything, ever.
Oh, jeez.
And then Steven Spielberg's not even involved. So, what, he's not standing by your side while you're filming this, bro. That ain't happening. And Harrison Ford, needs to be on a plane. Flying it directly at civilians, because that's what his favorite pastime is crashing planes.
Yeah, I can't imagine they're gonna do like how are he? It's all action based. Most of these movies. What the hell is he gonna do? He's like a frail 78 too. He's not like some super good in shape.
Who's a super good in shape 78-year-old?
I could see The Rock being super great in shape.
He's not 78.
Well, I can imagine him being in shape at 78.
So basically, and this article is kind of defending James Mangold. He went on a tweet storm for about 23 hours straight, where he would not stop tweeting about this thing, and just kind of went a little nuts. And the funny thing is, he also did Ford versus Ferrari.
Oh fuck.
He likes to this is just very typical of Lucasfilm, where they let their directors attack fans or just don't answer. You just don't say anything. It's not that hard. Somebody criticizes you, you just don't say anything. You ignore and let the work stand for itself. The more you attack the fans, the worse this looks for you.
Oh, did he do Logan?
Yeah, he did Logan.
Oh, okay. All right.
James Mangold.
All right. That's a good movie.
Yeah, it's okay. I think it's a little overrated. I'm tired of seeing X-Men movies with kids. What's with all the kids in all the X-Men movies?
They're pedos.
I read an awful lot of X-Men books, and they did not have children all over the place all the time. That was not a thing.
It was sponsored by
I don't know where
Wayfair.
you're getting it. X-Men is sponsored by Wayfair.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got the kids you need.
We go from one terrible idea to perhaps the most terrible idea I've ever heard of. And we will grace you with this story,
Victoria's
friends.
Secret models are getting a little athletic with Megan Rapinoe. So they're firing the hot people.
Let me go to the top of this. So there's so many angles to this story. I don't really... I know where to start, but we'll kind of work through it together here, friends. You have the Victoria's Secret, which is struggling financially. So if you've decided to put some stock in Victoria's Secret, you probably already know you shouldn't have had it there. So they've decided, especially with some of the comments that some of their people have been making over the years, well, now they're going to revamp everything. And they've gone from having Victoria's Secret angels and runway shows with Taylor Swift and people like that. They're all gone. No more hot chicks. Hello, athletes, activists, and actors to do their underwear line. Because that's what will make women buy lingerie.
Yeah.
And some of their choices are not... Come on, people. Come on. Like
Priyanka
yes,
Chopra,
they should have made Nuba model.
They should have.
Yes.
And Tony, he doesn't think James Mangold was doing anything wrong, but why is he even on Twitter to begin with? Probably true. He didn't need to go that hard on Twitter. Like, just let it go.
What's we're saying? Like, I don't know, maybe it's a good movie. I just don't think there's any reason to jump at people. But among the first 7 women selected for the new VS Collective are professional soccer player Megan Rapinoe, who's...
she is a person.
She's a soccer player who's... insists on equal pay. I don't want to say. I don't even want to get into that. Let's just say she's an activist.
Yeah.
Right. We'll go there. And then Priyanka Chopra Jonas. Sure. Whatever.
She cute.
She all right, but she ain't gonna get naked.
Nope.
She's not gonna wear any of your underwear. So I don't understand. Or she's not gonna pose in it. And then you're gonna have Valentina Sampaio, the first transgender model to be featured in Sports Illustrated.
Okay.
But here's the one that's really kind of got me in a place.
Hot and bothered.
This is where they made some mistakes, but this is a giant mistake. Please explain to me. Oh, and hey, there's Ray.
Well.
Maybe Ray will weigh in on this one. We looked at this and we decided we could no longer search for this girl, and she's super talented. Eileen Gu, who is a professional snowboarder, right?
Yeah.
And she's set to make it into the Olympics.
I think so.
And they want her to be a model, right?
For underwear, so you would think you're going to model
lingerie.
Underwear. Yeah, you would think.
You know what? And she seems like a very nice girl. Emphasis on the girl part.
Yes.
She's 17. Why is a 17-year-old
going
to be a model for Victoria's Secret?
Gotta hide.
Can someone please explain this to me?
Gotta hide her from Tom Hanks.
Gotta hide her from. I thought you had a whole. Didn't you have a whole bit about Megan Rapinoe? Is she?
Oh my god! Oh yeah.
Would you forget?
She. Oh dear lord. Yeah. Megan Rapinoe is a sexual predator, most likely.
Allegedly,
most likely, definitely a sexual predator. And Eileen Gu is fucked on multiple ways. So Megan Rapinoe is a lesbian, so she's already primed and ready for a youngin'. Secondly,
primed and ready.
I don't know. What was my other point? I forget it. She was gonna soccer scissor her into the net or something? No, that wasn't it.
You just know.
What was my other point?
All your jokes. Wasn't one of your jokes about she's the girl with the big eyebrows of?
Oh, she's the Cara Delevingne of the soccer world.
I lost my article again. No.
Jeffrey Epstein is behind this. Yeah, he's definitely not dead.
Well, this is coming from the company that had close ties to Jeffrey Epstein, and they're gonna hire a 17-year-old.
Yeah, that's just
what
weird.
are they doing,
bro? Don't.
Just don't.
Yeah.
And you go from and the point too is, women don't wear lingerie for themselves. It's not comfortable. You know what I mean? Like it's there to impress men. Like it's how you
or
get,
other women.
Okay, so it's there to impress somebody else. It's not for yourself. So they're saying like we're doing this for women to be women, so they can have the women's. Like none of it makes sense. They're gonna lose. They're like their empire's gonna crumble. This is get woke, go broke, like on a level that we've never seen before. How do you go from these girls, dressing like, angels to this girl who's wearing a t-shirt? You think she's going to wear lingerie for you? You think...
I don't want to. I don't want her to. Although, I just had a big thought because there's someone...
you had a big thought?
Would we rather have her, a Megan Rapinoe?
Here's the 17-year-old girl.
Or she looks really young there.
But don't, like...
Ripe. There's her with ski. Oh, she's a skier.
She's a skier. She might be a snowboarder too.
Yeah, she probably does both.
She goes both ways.
Would Elizabeth Moss be a better choice than Megan Rapinoe?
Oh my God,
that's tough.
How about this one?
I don't know what that is.
You ready to marry?
That's the Valentina Sampow?
Yeah. Didn't I try to trick you one time?
Oh, that was her.
I think so.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure I tried to trick you.
Yeah, that's right. That one made me gay.
You went gay. Oh,
I think so.
congratulations.
Is that because she's still she's a man, right? Technically.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. We've crossed the new line.
So
new ambassadors.
To not sexy to too sexy. Let's go to ScarJo.
Oh yeah, ScarJo. Because Scarlett Johansson is
little
too
bitch.
sexy. What is why?
She's complaining about Iron Man 2 that came out. A, that movie sucks. B, 15 fucking years ago. Why are you complaining about this now? You've been Black Widow for how many fucking movies?
And now you decide that you're going to complain about this?
Yeah.
First of all, does she even understand? Did she watch the movie? And B, does she even understand her character? Her character's arc is she's a super spy who was literally not sodomized, but what's the other term? She was sterilized, not sodomized.
What?
In the Red Room. She was sterilized.
Oh, like Red Sparrow? Like the...
Yes.
Oh, that
she's
happens
sterilized.
To all Russian spies.
Yes, so that way there's no chance that they have kids.
Oh.
That makes them more effective at their jobs.
That's rough.
So they can have relations without worrying about the impact of relations.
Do they like get a soda? Like how do they do it?
Vivisection? No, that's your brain. Whatever. They cut out your bits, your lady bits.
Oh my God.
They sterilize them. They tie their fallopian tubes or what have you. But they do it when they're real young, and that's the story of Black Widow, right? That she's even upset in the movies that they did this to her. Isn't there a conversation that she has with Mark Ruffalo where he's like, I can't have kids, and she's like, I can never have kids either. Okay, in Iron Man 2, she's trying to infiltrate into Tony Stark's enterprise, right? So how do you think Tony Stark, the drunk womanizer, will pick a new secretary to help him out? You think he's going to go with Megan Rapinoe? Or is he going to go with Scarlett Johansson?
Well, if he wanted someone to play with his balls in an athletic way, maybe Megan Rapinoe would be.
Well, he decides to go with the very attractive Scarlett Johansson as his assistant, right? Well, in the movie itself, Happy gets a little handsy with her and says a couple comments that he probably shouldn't to her, and she whoops the shit out of him. You know? And then she wanted little Hulk babies.
Oh my God.
She did want little Hulk babies.
She wanted that green juice.
She wanted a little bit of that green. So there she is saying that she, you know, so how is that? She's using her body in the way that she wants to get what she wants, which is to complete her job, which is to infiltrate into Stark Industries, which she accomplishes, and then goes, yeah, I'm a spy. What are you going to do about it?
Tony Movie says that there was rumors that Black Widow movie was supposed to be rated R. That would have been...
That would have been cool, but I highly
would've.
doubt Disney would do that, especially releasing it on Disney Plus. I don't
like rated R. Why though? Like, is there going to be a nude scene in there? Is there going to be like a copious amount of murderous killing?
Yeah, what was the R for?
They're going to show her being tortured as a young agent or something like that, kind of like they did in Red Sparrow with Jennifer Lawrence.
So she's saying like that the character was treated like a piece of meat as first. Yeah, because your point was that you were pointing out that Tony Stark was a drunken womanizer and that he could be manipulated because he's a dumb ass man. You know what I mean? Like, he was being dumb.
Yeah.
And to me, that's empowerment, right? What part of that are we missing? Like, she got to, and here's the same woman who like literally got totally naked in a movie. So Iron Man 2, where she's not naked at all and barely wears skimpy outfits. She wears like the cat suit, but the cat suit is not like skin tight, right?
It's pretty skin tight.
It's not like leather.
It's not leather.
But it's a cat suit, but it's not like skimpy. Would you consider that like the skimpiest outfit?
No.
Compared to other people, like it's not that bad of an outfit. Yet Under the Flesh or Under the Skin. The movie's called Under the Skin, where she has a totally nude scene. That's okay because it's artistic. But this isn't like, where did her brain go? Like, what is going on?
Ray's like rated R for Russian.
Rated
Gamma
R.
baby batter, or is it gamma beta batter? That's a science joke. Wholesome memes. Why does she care? She's done with Black Widow. Well, I mean, her movie is coming out, so.
This interview is also from a year ago. So
that's true. As far as we know, she's dead, not coming back. Thank God. Because she got less attractive. I don't want to see her on screen anymore.
Well, that's what some people are saying, too, is that she's starting to age out of Hollywood and she's a mom now. And, like, that's fine to think. You shouldn't, like, disparage what you did in the past. Because, here's my last point. Guess what, sweetheart? Whose movie did you star in when you did Vicky Barcelona?
Yeah.
Woody.
Oh, shit, the rapey one.
Woody
The one who
Allen.
married his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woody Allen. We're fairly sure he's at least an alleged pedophile.
He definitely did some stuff.
He was diddling the wrong people. And he married his own daughter.
Which is just weird.
Yeah. Who was underage. There's actually proof that that she was still in high school.
Oh, Jesus.
When he was with her.
We got to hide Eileen Gu.
Yes. Please. Somebody protect that girl, please. We're begging someone out there to protect that girl. None of this is right. And so here's a woman who's sacrificed her morals to work with Woody Allen, but in the same level is saying that like Iron Man 2 was bad. Get out of here. You lost your mind, goofball.
Yeah, Tony said he loved Under the Skin, one of his favorite A24 films, and then Ray said she starred in several Woody Allen movies. I think that is true. She is one of like Woody Allen's people's.
Oh, well, I wonder how he got there or how she got there.
Oh, but maybe she swallowed. Just like a whale.
Oh, you can't go there yet, though.
No, we got to do a transition.
First, you have to transition.
Oh, shit.
So, from one outrageous statement by a celebrity to the most outrageousness that we can come up with, it's outrageous Ork Tales.
It is.
And we're doing the outrageous news. Sorry, we just had to transition it. It makes more sense. When you listen to the audio podcast, it makes a little bit more sense when we do these things,
yes.
As that gets produced a little bit differently.
And remember, we get bonus points for Scott if you subscribe to the audio podcast too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, double yen.
Double the yen.
For Japan prisons.
Yes.
We can get them Twinkies for sustenance.
And let's see. It looks like Ray knows the three movies. He's saying it's Match Point, Scoop and Christina
And she was
Barcelona.
sexualized in each of those. Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, wasn't she like an ingenue or whatever that?
Whatever. I don't know what that...
Ingenue.
An anteater?
No, an ingenue.
Okay.
All right, well, from an anteater to a whale, we'll go for a whale of a tail.
Oh, this is in Provincetown.
It really was in Provincetown. This is Noob Noob's hometown.
Holy shit.
This is where
funny.
he was going.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So what is this? A whale swallows a full-size man?
Yes, a whale swallowed. So just like the story of Jonah, this man was swallowed whole by a whale.
Does he die?
He does not die, which is interesting because I think it was the whales do not, a humpback whale cannot...
Chew?
It can't, no, it doesn't have teeth. It has baleen.
Okay.
Which is, they're filter feeders. So what they do is they swallow a whole bunch of water and they have these things called baleen, which pulls out like krill and all sorts of good tasty stuff in the water, but not people's.
Oh.
It's not meant for people's.
How did he survive, though?
I don't know, but he's in the hospital. It spit him out, apparently.
All of a sudden, I felt this huge shove. The next thing I knew, it was completely black. That would be fucked up. I would
not want to be eaten by a whale. That does not sound. I could sense I was moving, and I could feel the whale squeezing with the muscles in his mouth.
Oh my god.
Oh, apparently the only other recorded version of this. I mean,
A sperm whale. That's a big ass whale, isn't it?
Favorite whale. They are big whales.
Yeah.
Humpback whales are big too.
Bigger than sperm whales, though?
Yeah. Sperm whales have teeth. If you were swallowed by a sperm whale, you'd be dead. It would chew you up.
Like the guy 150 years ago.
Oh my God! This guy initially thought he was inside of a great white shark. He couldn't feel any teeth, so then he was like, "Oh, I was swallowed by a whale."
Oh my god! I was completely inside. I thought to myself, "There's no way I'm getting out of here. I'm done." All I could think of was my boys.
My boys. They were 12 and 15-year-old boys, not Victoria's Secret models.
How did he get out? Does it say?
It spit him out.
It just spit him out.
He says he was in for about 30 to 40 seconds. Then he saw a light, and it threw its head to the side. And next thing you know, he was out in the water.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's pretty fucked up.
Apparently, he was pretty messed up though, because he was clearly in the hospital.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably some weird shit that goes on if you're swallowed by a giant whale.
And Provincetown took great care of him.
Oh my god.
It's the best.
Heard they're very friendly.
So friendly up there.
To males.
Two males. Now they're friendly to everybody. Well, they take great pride in what they do.
If it wasn't so far away from Boston, I would go there this weekend.
I heard you're going to move there.
I probably will. Going to start the Provincetown podcast, become super famous in the community.
They're saying that it's so exceedingly rare that they're almost non-existent. People have never hear of people feeding on or getting swallowed by whales.
Yeah, that's probably not super common, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was completely an accident. I think. I doubt the whale was. It can't see what it's doing, and it's huge.
Maybe
the guy was just in the way.
Maybe the whale had some gas and he shit it out and then just screamed as he released it. And
well,
spit
apparently
him out.
Its esophagus is not thick enough.
Oh my god!
To swallow somebody. Wait, what is Race? Hold on, Race got a whole
tasted like ass, so the whale spit him out.
And yes, it eats plankton. And then Noob swallows whales. Oh, what was the thing?
Noobs get eaten by a whale.
What was the thing that we talked about whales? We had a whale story one of the last episodes. Remember? Yeah, they picked up the whale barf. What's it called? Ambergris.
They sold the whale. Yeah. Or whale semen, right?
It's not whale semen.
Not
they don't jerk off whales. No. Not at all.
Oh, boy.
But what they might... Speaking of explosiveness and things being...
this is the first ever show that gets canceled from explosive shitting.
Did it get actually canceled?
Maybe.
I don't know that there's any pictures. Like, I'm sorry for those of you on YouTube that we don't have much to show you, but we will describe in glorious detail what happened to NBC's Ultimate Slip and Slide. I don't know if you guys heard about this story, but an entirely new outbreak has wreaked havoc on NBC's game show, Ultimate Slip and Slide. First of all, that sounds like a pretty dumb show.
Yeah.
How do you get points for going down a slipping slide? Like, how is it competitive? Or is it just bikini girls? Like, what is it?
I'd watch that.
Bikini girls going down slip and slides?
Yeah.
Is it water or is it oil?
Maybe it's butter. Maybe it's different condiments, like mustard.
You would watch
mayonnaise.
bikini girls go down on mayonnaise?
No, that'd be weird.
Yeah.
I'd want to be happy, but I don't think I could be.
Yeah. And it's a competition series, so...
that doesn't make any sense.
It looks like up to 40 crew members fell violently ill.
Due to awful explosive diarrhea. Being forced to run into the porta potties.
People were collapsing. It was so bad.
I can't stop shitting. Please.
Oh, so here, why don't you read their statement?
Although I did have, I've had that a couple of times in the middle of the night. I just keep blowing loads. At some point, I just wanted it to end. It was just
not
water
created by
streaming
alcohol.
out. No, this was not.
This is just about your normal life.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on down there, but there's some things gestating.
Oh, so I guess the Victoria's Secret girls do need new jobs, so they can go on this slip and slide. Hopefully, they weren't exposed to this. I think it's Giardia, the microscopic parasite when swallowed causes diarrheal disease.
Oh Jesus,
that's terrible.
Yeah. Well, when does this show? Oh my God! It premieres Sunday, August 8th at 10:30 p.m.
Yeah, but they halted production. You're supposed to read. What do you?
No, it's currently set to premiere.
No, it's all red. Can you read that?
Not now.
The health and safety of everyone on our set is our number one priority. I thought it would have been their number two priority. So out of an abundance of caution, we have made the decision to stop production of Ultimate Slip and Slide at the current location. This must be in California, right? I would assume so.
Yeah.
Oh, it was set to premiere on Sunday, August 8th, after the Olympic Summer Games closing ceremony.
The Olympics are still happening?
It just, I don't know. There's protests and stuff there. But it says the show takes Whammo's
iconic background water slide game and transforms it into a real-life water park full of gigantic slippery rides with the
How is that competitive?
That doesn't make any sense.
Bobby Moynihan and Ron Funches were going to host it? I mean, I
don't know who those people are.
They're funny peoples.
Sure.
They're funny peoples. Ron Funches is a real funny voice.
I do not know either of those people, so I'll take your word for it. But you know what I do want instead? You know what does cause explosive shitting, though? Burritos.
Burritos.
It's my Mexican Mickey voice. That's patent pending.
Of course.
Yeah, so an Olympic hopeful blames a burrito for her positive drug test. Oh my God, you can test positive for eating burritos? She looking thick. She doesn't look like she eat burritos.
I don't think that she tested positive for burritos.
Anti-doping doesn't agree with the runner, though. They've handled Houlihan's a 4-year ban. Holy shit.
That's what happens when you test positive.
Oh, my God.
She claims she got she got steroids. She tested positive for the steroid nandrolone and claims she's clean and blames it on a pork burrito she got from a food truck. Maybe you shouldn't be eating pork burritos.
There's no way that
from food trucks.
There's no way that could be true.
No, that's definitely a lie. Is she Russian? Because then she was definitely doping.
Houlihan? Does that sound Russian to you?
Absolutely.
Okay. She looks super white.
What?
I mean, Russians are white too, but
what? What?
Like she looks super American white or Irish white.
Okay.
Like not Russian.
She's going to prove her innocence. She had a press conference. We're not going to play because we don't care that much.
Yeah. What experts are making a pork steroid link? Like, she's an idiot.
You shouldn't be eating pork steroids from.
Probably not.
Okay. Houlihan doesn't even say where she's from.
Nope.
We concluded that the most likely explanation was a burrito purchased and consumed approximately 10 hours before that drug test. From an authentic... She got the Mexican supplements. That's what happened.
Johnny Hopkins University says that it's very unlikely steroids would be found in pork. I feel like any normal human being could make that conclusion.
I'm pretty sure, yes. Especially when you're an Olympic athlete trying not to test positive for steroids, I'm pretty sure the pork board is not going to approve.
Yeah.
She's saying the tests are flawed. She's saying everything. I guess she is American.
There's been too many food stories here. I'm kind of hungry now.
She passed a polygraph test and a hair
God.
Snample.
Sure. Maybe she'll get a reverse. Who knows?
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
It was just funny that she ate a burrito.
Yeah. She ate too much meat, gave her steroids.
She ate the meat. At least she didn't crap herself to death.
That's true.
So she survived.
And I think that wraps up.
You know who else survived? You survived.
Oh, we're not doing this.
We survived outrageous news.
We did. Okay.
This is how you transition things.
I don't know how you're doing this transition.
You don't know how to transition.
I'm confused.
Obviously. You're gender confused.
Probably.
But we're going to transition to reviews.
Do we sing for this too?
Reviews!
Oh my God.
We just did it.
Okay.
We transitioned.
I'm glad.
You always transition.
I'm noob fluid.
You are noob fluid.
Yeah.
Just like...
Noobder fluid.
Is Lucifer noob fluid?
Lucifer is definitely... he goes both ways. I think they've mentioned that.
Oh? No, wait. Does he go both ways or he is both ways?
No, he isn't both ways, but he goes both ways. There was an episode where they go through all of Lucifer's past relationships, and there was plenty of guys in it.
Okay, that seems unnecessary.
Yeah, well...
Does it add to the plot?
Nope. Not really.
Not at all.
Just to show that he'll fuck anything that moves.
Oh, okay.
Because he's a horny little devil.
What about animals?
No, I don't think he can do animals.
Wouldn't Lucifer do animals?
No, he's a demon, not a demon animal, so that'd be weird. Yeah. Anyway, so Lucifer Season 5 came out on Netflix as 2 parts. Part 2 just released.
Because it got canceled, right?
It did get canceled after Season 3 on Fox.
Wow, look at all these seasons What? Season 1 is 49%, and then the rest of them are 100% until the 5th season? That makes no sense.
Rotten Tomatoes makes no sense with season ratings and stuff like that. So, yeah, after Season 3 got canceled by Fox, picked up from Netflix. Season 4 was Season 5 got released, Part 1, Part 2. Part 1, spoiler alert, ended with the God coming back down to Earth.
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah. And he is luscious. And
God is luscious?
God is luscious.
Oh, look, he's a trisexual, just like you.
I am a noob sexual.
No, I thought you were trisexual.
I'm Optimus Prime.
Optimus
I'm a transformer. That's it.
You
That's
are a
why
transformer.
I identify as a transformer.
Farmer.
But anyway, yeah, Lucifer Part 2, or Season 5 Part 2 goes full bananas. I enjoyed it.
Teddy bonkers.
I think it's getting a Season 6. I'm not 100% sure.
No, it says Lucifer's final season.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That would be so stupid if it ends like that.
Why not?
All right, now I hate it. Okay. I liked it. If that's the final season, then that's...
It says Lucifer's final season.
I think there's a Season 6.
Okay.
All right.
You keep
I'm gonna research that, but damn, the ending sucks if that's the ending.
You keep holding on to hope.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, the second half of the 8 episodes, there's like a musical episode. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? He explodes people. He thinks he has dementia, starts losing his path. Like, there's a whole bunch of weird shit that goes on. So it basically goes full bore in the craziness. But if you're a fan of Lucifer on Fox, this has gotten better on Netflix. So I would say continue watching it. Well, actually, you can continue it because apparently this is the last fucking season.
Now you're sad.
Yeah, now I'm actually very sad.
Very sad.
Still enjoyable, I would say. Good performances. Tom Ellis as Lucifer is obviously the best part. It's a little bit of a procedural, but once it went to Netflix, it kind of dropped the procedural element. So if you don't like procedural, you'll like the Netflix seasons more so than the earlier ones. So yeah, that's it. Give it a watch.
Interesting. You know what you shouldn't probably watch?
Is it?
I don't know. I'm on the fence here. I'm going to try to do this as spoiler free as I possibly can.
Well, there's not much to talk about, so it's pretty easy to not spoil.
Well, it's boring. Loki episode 2, season 1 is boring. So boring. Let me just. This is bad writing, right? There's a lot of they go into a room and then they talk. And then they walk a little bit while they talk and go into another room while they talk. And then maybe they'll walk into a different room and talk. But then they'll switch it up and have 2 other characters talk. It's always 2 characters. There's very rarely ever group scenes of multiple characters talking. It's usually just 2 characters talking.
What you're saying is they had no money for sets, so they just go around talking.
They just go around talking. Well, whoever wrote this is not good, right? Okay, if you don't want a show to be boring, you probably shouldn't have your lead characters falling asleep in the episode, like out of boredom. They're so bored of what they're doing because they're doing research on something that they fall asleep.
Oh boy!
How is that good writing?
That's pretty dumb.
And you know one of the most exciting scenes, and I described it to you.
What's that?
It was the poor analogy.
Oh yeah, the Loki spends 5 minutes tossing Owen Wilson salad.
Yes, that's as good as it gets, folks.
Does he put the vinaigrette on first or last?
I think he puts coconut milk into it or something, or maybe just salt and pepper.
My God.
I mean, there's a little bit of like him like double fisting things into a salad. I don't know. I'm not real sure where the show's going.
Yeah, I thought the first episode was pretty awesome.
I liked the first episode. The second episode, but it was a little boring. There were parts of it in the first episode where I said, I was like, all right, the scenes went on too long. This one was just virtually unbearable. It's 54 minutes of just boredom. And look, I know people are saying they like it, but I am in the minority. And if Tom Hiddleston was not in this, it would be unbearable.
Oh yeah, Tom Hiddleston makes up for a lot of shortcomings.
And it's just weird. There's no other characters. There's like a big reveal, which is not a big reveal. It's not even remotely interesting. It's not shocking. It's not like, oh, that's a great cameo. The cameo's not even comic book appropriate, like, which is kind of annoying. And then it gets a little woke. Because they talk about like end apocalypse calamities that happen by 2050, where climate change is going to like destroy the Earth.
Sure.
By 2050,
Isn't everyone going to be like net neutral or something by 2040? So we got that.
We got it covered. We're getting there. All the companies are going like carbon neutral.
Oh, there we go. Carbon neutral.
Yeah, they'll get there. All they got to do is take out China and India
and stop mining Bitcoin.
Yeah, stop mining Bitcoin. Don't keep that Doge going.
Yeah.
To the moon, but stop that Bitcoin.
All the moons.
But anyway, we could go maybe by the end of the season because I'll keep watching it, and if people really want to, I will do individual specialized reviews of my rants. But be prepared for a pretty epic rant by the end of this, because if something doesn't turn around soon, I'm gonna be real pissed that they did this to Loki.
Just have more Tom Hiddleston shirtless, and I'll be fine. We got a little bit of a taste.
Yeah, and then they gave him no more.
Yeah, nothing.
No, they just keep making fun of him.
He's in good shape.
Yeah.
He's in good shape.
Sure.
Doesn't have much of a chin, though, but I can look past that.
You can look past that.
I can.
Okay.
So
what else? Should we talk about the last one?
Demon Hunter. Yeah, that's
I just
right.
wanted to make a little bit of a pitch.
You want to convince people to watch Demon Hunter, which is an anime on Netflix, I believe.
Yes. So let's see. I don't know if I can find it. I know that Demon Hunter, the movie, was... Oh, it's Demon Slayer. It's not Demon Hunter. Sorry about that.
So you fucked it up
Kimetsu no Yaiba. And it's got 100% and 88%.
Oh my God.
It's pretty cool. So here's the deal. Comic books, the American comic book industry is in pretty bad shape right now. And what's fascinating about that is that manga is... If you looked at the top 25 sales of comic books in America... They would all be manga, all of them. And what ends up happening is you get these... American fans are going towards manga because Marvel and DC have decided to go woke and keep rebooting failed franchises over and over and over again, like Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel and just stuff that no one... And that X-Men Ball thing... that nobody wants to read about. Like, really? No one cares that they're going to the prom. X-Men don't go to the prom. Just silly. So here you got people looking for really good stories, and I was not super into it. I saw it on Netflix, and I was like, whatever. And then I saw, like, the movie was, like, it's the #1 movie in Japan for, like, an entire month. It's, like, killing all these records. Like, it's doing really, really well. And... what's also funny is the way they build the characters in it. So the genesis of the story is there's a kind-hearted boy who sells, apparently, I'll just read what it says. It sells charcoal for a living. He comes back from visiting a small town where he was selling his charcoal to find his entire family slaughtered by a demon. And then his younger sister, Nezuko, she's the sole survivor, but she's been transformed into a demon. And then that's where the story picks up, where he has to figure out what to do. Like, can he turn her back? Is he going to get revenge on the demon? So it's just like, it's a totally different story. There's no modern day politics in it. There's no modern day anything. And here you've got this like pretty cool story. And it's interesting because I think it takes place in like the 1920s or 30s in Japan, which is
Taisho period. I don't know what that is, but
yeah. And then it's, so you've got, that's the setup, and he ends up, he wants to join like the demon slayer corps of these people who go around in these small towns and villages and cities and find demons and get rid of them. But guess what? He actually has to train and get better. He's not just the bestest ever.
1912 to 1926.
All right, I didn't even know that, and I just ballparked it. Yeah. So look at me, good guess. Yeah. So I just think the show's really good. If you're an anime, check it out. I think it's great.
Although I do agree with Big Man's comment, it is not as good as Dragon Ball Z.
It's so much infinitely better.
100%. No. Kakarot is the Demon Slayer.
No,
he would slay all of them.
Dude, that show is so bad.
He would go Super Saiyan 47.
No.
And kill them all.
Can't they just cancel that show?
Never. They're bringing it back?
No.
Bringing it back.
We can never win.
I'm excited. I think that's it, though.
I think that is it. But what I do want to say is, as we get towards the end here, all the articles that we did today that we covered, just to prove our sources, that we don't like just make up this stuff and pull it out of thin air, we have links on the website. So if you go to any of our social media, Instagram, go to our YouTube, you'll see there's a link tree, and you can go to the actual site for the podcast. In the podcast itself, I have links to prove all these articles. If you want to read more, or see some of the videos, or check out any of those things, please feel free, check them out. I've been putting a little bit of extra work into it so that you guys have the chance to read the same articles that we do. Because we don't always cite when we're talking about what they are, where we got them from, but you can read them yourself. And make sure you like, subscribe. It really helps us out here. Share the love.
Yes, for every like and subscribe we get, we will donate to the Save Gay Whale Funds.
I thought we were using the money.
That's separate. We're done with that. We've already got the money for that. Now we're trying to save the gay whales.
Okay, just
only the gay whales.
No straight whales.
No straight whales allowed in this funding. So please, if you support gay whales, and if you don't, you're a bigot, just like us, subscribe us, give us money, maybe chips and dip. I like spinach and artichoke with some pita if you could.
And Noob would like to podcast directly from Providencetown.
I would.
So if he could, we need to get him there
My
first.
new hometown.
His new hometown. So I guess that, is there anything else I got to plug or do anything? I don't remember.
I think that's it.
I think that is it.
OrkU for our Instagram.
All those good jazz things.
Everything? Yeah, I don't know. Just
all of it.
Type it in to Google or something.
Absolutely. So from all of us here to all of you at home, we hope you have a happy, joy weekend. And we're on to the next one. Uh-oh.